Hi there. So today I want to share with you information about how to be more effective when using affirmations. So a lot of people have heard of affirmations, right? And they try to do it, and sometimes it's not as effective. And I just want to take a little bit of time today to help you learn some tips to make it so that it's more effective for you. Okay, so hello to people who don't know me. My name is Jade Bolden, and I teach people how to do energy balancing with faith so that they could live a life that is fuller and awaken to their divine identity. Okay, so let's talk about affirmations. People use affirmations so that they could feel more happy and change the way they are. Okay, so sometimes people, they say it and they feel like it's not really true. I don't feel it inside, and you're thinking, am I going to just say this and lie to myself and say until I turn blue in the face? Is it going to work? I don't know. It doesn't work very well. So how I teach it is this. So the affirmations is a summary of things that you have already resolved. Okay, so what I do is I help people find the emotions that they need to resolve and the thoughts and beliefs that created those emotions. Okay, and those negative emotions, we need to toss it out, and then we need to replace that void, okay, with something positive. And that positive is just an emotion or a statement. Okay, but before we go there, we kind of have to sell it to ourselves and work it out and have new thoughts, new beliefs to help us have a more convincing argument, so to speak, right? So, for example, if we think, oh, I suck, I'm the worst, okay? So we want to toss that out, okay, and say, I'm good enough, okay, and I'm lovable, okay, and we work out, reasons why we would be good enough and lovable. Well, I'm a child of God, and I'm trying hard. I don't have to be perfect, and I can make mistakes. So we establish a lot of thoughts and beliefs, okay, that support those feelings. Okay, so when we have a new programming, that's what affirmations are, we want to repeat it often until it becomes a part of us. So what I teach people is to use multisensories so that we wire our brain so that it is a part of us sooner. Okay, it's a faster way of just programming ourselves. Okay, because when we, in the past, we adopted the old negative beliefs, we've associated with things and feelings and all of these connections. So we'll do the same, but for the positive. Okay, so the first tip is, say that you have an affirmation: I am confident in God's confidence, or I am enough, something like that. So you can put your hand over your heart and say to yourself, I am enough, and feel it. Feel that you are enough. So allow yourself to feel the sensations in your heart. Okay, so that's tip number one. Feel it. Just pause. Tip number two is you can use a mirror. Okay, so you could use, your wall mirror, your bathroom mirror, whatever, and just look at your face in the mirror and say, I am enough. Okay, and say it in a way that you feel like you're not going to turn away from your eyes. You look at it, your face, and you look at yourself in the eyes, and you say, I am enough, and you're like, sort of, kind of, right? Just look at yourself and be confident. Look into your eyes and say, I am enough, until it feels like it's stuck. Feels like you've accepted that. Okay, so look at yourself in the mirror. All right, I am enough. Repeat it, feel it. Okay, and just, you will know, because you won't turn your gaze away. You'll keep that focus on your face, on your eyes. Okay, so that's the second tip for affirmations. The next tip is to record yourself. Okay, so use your phone and record your affirmations. I am enough. I'm good enough. I am powerful, I am lovable, whatever, and then you listen to yourself, okay? So record yourself saying your affirmations. So you can listen to it at night time, as you drive or whatever, until it becomes a part of your vocabulary. Because look, we have a lot of negative self-talk, and it runs full time in the back of our minds, right? Why can't we intentionally choose the programming, right? So that's what we're doing with the affirmations. The next thing is to journal. Okay, just get whatever journal book you want, and then write that affirmation over and over again. I am enough, and I'm good enough. I'm a powerful child of God. I love myself. I accept myself. It's okay for me to make mistakes, whatever it is. So just keep writing. I spent every weekend for years and years writing these affirmations, and then trying to write down evidence and an argument for me. Okay, this is why I feel good enough, and this is why I accept myself. Okay, we need to put that effort into it. Okay, so the fourth tip is to journal. Okay, journal your affirmations. Okay, the fifth tip is to use essential oils. You smell it, you get it into your brain, and it stimulates the connections and memory, and you can apply it topically. So you're touching, you're smelling, you're feeling, okay, and you say your affirmations. Okay, we're doing multisensory so that we wire our brain and wire our being, and it becomes more integrated inside of us. Got that? Okay, so the last tip is to not the last tip, the second to last is to write it out on a note, like a sticky note or a card or something, and stick it on your mirror. Okay, so you can write your affirmations and read it every day. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So just keep on reading it, and just put a date on it and say, by this date, read this until this date. Okay, so that for 2 weeks I'm going to read this affirmation. Okay, I'm going to get it into my brain. All right, I like to read it with my kids, and I like them to read their affirmations before we go to bed. And so that's the next tip there, is before we go to bed, we read our affirmations and we picture what we want, our ideals. So don't be watching the news, reading the news, or watching movies that kind of make you anxious and scared or whatever. Just allow yourself to have these visions and ideas in your mind, because when you sleep, you organize your thoughts, right? And your mind will, subconsciously organize thoughts and then create things for you. And that way, when you wake up, sometimes when you do that well, you wake up with inspiration. Yeah, and you get ideas, like I usually get it around 5 o'clock in the morning, right before I wake. I get these ideas, and this is what you do, this is how we do it, and I'm like, what? This is so cool. Okay, so you feed your brain what you want. Okay, so we're not going to be doing things, just because other people do it. We're really going to be intentional. Okay, all right, so just to review how you could be more effective with your affirmations. Okay, so the first one is just to feel your heart. The next one is to speak to your face, your eyes, look into your eyes in the mirror. Okay, the next one is to record yourself so you can listen to yourself. And then, to journal, write down those affirmations over and over again. It doesn't have to be perfect writing, perfect grammar. And then you want to use essential oils, okay? Different ways to smell it, touch it, taste it. And you say your affirmations as you use the oils, okay? Just to wire yourself. And then the next one, write it in a note. Okay, so actually there's 7. I said 6, but I gave you 7. Write it in a note, stick it on the mirror as well. And the last is, of course, when you go to bed, have that as part of your bedtime routine. You speak it, you imagine it, and you fall asleep to it. How about that? Isn't that a great idea? Okay, So I hope that helps you, my friend. If you like this video, please comment below. Tell me what you think of it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can, you can be notified when there's new videos that come out. And please friend like me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to, go to my website and learn about the energy balancing with faith. If you want to book a time with me, go ahead and book a session so I can sit there and help you figure out some things and then help you come up with some affirmations. All right. I hope that was helpful. Hope you liked this video, and thank you. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye for now.